Firestarr, keeping it smashed.
But yeah, man, you lot try to replace me.
No,
You
joking.
weren't
It was a good
here.
episode.
We
No,
had
I'm
to like
joking, I'm
fill
joking.
your chair.
I'm joking. We did the same.
I think people.
I mean, I'll be honest. Me and Resh tried to hold it down for a
I
couple of
can't-
weeks, and the
yeah.
ratings were dropping.
I
bro,
think people
so I
are
had
sick
to
of seeing
drastic-
just me and him. So
drastic
you know.
measures. Do you know what I mean?
That'd be my fans. That'd be my fans. No, I'm joking. No, it was good.
No, but the maddest thing, G, when we got the when I got a message from you in the group chat, I want to say two things. I immediately thought, I told you that. I immediately said to Resh, I was like, yo, did I fucking say something in the podcast about him? What have I done? Always assumed I'd have done something. You're
always
like,
assume the worst.
who's that
Yeah.
black brother sitting in my seat?
Bro,
Resh was
you know what the
cracking up.
worst thing about it? You don't even warn me. Like, so I got YouTube hooked up to my TV.
I wanted to
innit?
give you a surprise, innit?
Oh,
Pop up,
fuck
did it pop
that.
up and you
That-
were just
the,
like,
the thumbnail popped up. I'm like, the fuck's that? I'm like, nah. You don't tell me about this.
Tiggs is a good guy, man. Like
You come across really well.
We're gonna,
Look good.
We'll get him on again when all four of us can sit
Yeah.
down.
That'd be
Because I
wicked.
think you two bumping heads as well.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. I was actually quite.
Honestly.
That was the only thing I didn't like, that I weren't here to have that
Yeah,
I
conversation.
think you would have really
100%.
enjoyed that chat. As
Yeah.
well.
He's
It was
just
a good
with his
episode.
time. He's here. He's back. He's been in
Yeah,
Portugal
yeah,
this
yeah.
week. And I spoke to him only recently. Like, he'll be. You know, we'll get him on. You know what
I didn't even. I'll be honest. I haven't got to see the whole episode, but like,
Yeah.
did you lot? I know what the gist of it was.
We
Did you lot
touched on
talk-
different things.
Did you
bro.
not talk about just fucking doing it?
Just inspiring people, but not on no fake shit. This is
Hmm.
real life. Do you get me?
Do you know what? And it's mad. Like, I don't want to go over stuff you lot spoke about last week, but it's mad how one thing I've realized over the last couple of weeks, especially, is how you inspire people without even really trying to.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And people saying they're inspired about shit I'm doing. I don't think I'm doing fuck all.
In the small, because it can be the things that you don't even
Yeah.
know. Like, some people will look at it like it's inspiring that people are even doing this.
Yeah.
You know, and then you get someone like him on the
Yesterday-
show, or I speak to you about what you're
Yeah.
doing, and it's like, fucking hell, we'll
Do
have
you know how
a
many people?
conversation.
Do you know how many people come up to me and say, "Oh yeah, you're killing it, red.
Yeah,
You're doing this,
yeah,
that, and the podcast." I'm thinking, I do this for fun.
Yeah.
Like it's literally just to blow some steam.
That's even better though.
Yeah, of
Knowing
course.
that you can
I love
inspire
it.
someone doing just what you love doing
It's mad.
or you enjoy doing. Yeah.
It's
It's
about
mad.
that. Showing love. That's what we was kind of, you know what I mean? We mentioned it last week. Like, not enough people show love, and we're in an era where show the love.
And I feel like we're utilizing the social media aspect, because we said that as well. Like, we're putting stuff out there that people can see, and actually, if that can benefit anyone in a positive way, people use your platform. You know, they should use it to benefit other people
We're
if
not,
they can.
At the end of the day, we're not fucking life experts. you know what I mean?
No.
Nah.
So it's
That's
like
the whole
we're-
point in it. We have a conversation. Like, I learn stuff off you lot, and I hope you lot learn stuff off me. But do you know what I mean? That's what it's about. It's about a conversation. And
Yeah.
you can be wrong. I can cut. Like, you know, I'll say the fuck I want in it. I'll say the wildest shit, and then I'll be
That's
wrong.
why we love you, bro. That's why you will be the main black brother sitting in your seat. That is your seat, my bro.
But like you'll have. I've had debates. I've been told off about. You've seen some of this. Shit. I'm
Both
upset.
of us. How many people talk about upsetting people? Bloody hell, my Christmas list for that is endless.
I've Firestar's had people sliding his DMs about me and that, but it is what it is,
Say
bro.
no more.
It is what it is, but you learn stuff as well. You say shit. You might be wrong, you might be right, but I just fucking love it, man. And the fact it's inspiring people to do.
Bro, do you know what it is? I think it's if 100% of the people didn't like it, there's no reason to do it. But that's never the case. There's always someone.
But I think some people like. So we there's other podcasts out there. We don't talk about them because in a negative way, but people will say, "I hate that podcast because of this person or that person," but they'll watch it every episode
Yeah,
to get wound up about it.
probably to say
100%. How do you know you don't like watching it if you don't watch it?
You actually love it.
Exactly.
You actually love that.
You don't know
shit.
what you're getting out of it is not necessarily happy joy.
Yeah,
but
it's more like
you like what you're getting
see
out
what
of it.
shit he's chatting.
Exactly.
Keep my eye on him.
That's like TV. People will watch things where they don't particularly like everyone, and it's not going to make them really happy. But they'll watch it because it's entertaining
Exactly.
and it's interesting.
I watch bare shit. I'm there like arguing with the people and they can't fucking hear me. I'll tell you straight. I watch stuff and I've always got an opinion about something.
G, I love it. That's why you're here, bro. Do you know what I mean? You kept it real for too long, bro.
No, I'm trying, bro.
Let's not get too emotional. Man.
But that inspiring people thing, man.
It's important.
Yeah, it's important.
That's important because as well, that whole thing is we're accessible people. We're not. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's not like you can watch a documentary on someone who's got millions, billions, and they drop knowledge.
Do you know what's mad?
From it, but
do you know what's mad? You saying that? So I had a business advisor that I worked with last year, towards the end of last year. I can't remember when it was now. I think it's between summer and the end of last year. And I was saying to her that I want to start like documenting more about what I'm doing. Hence, since January, I've started trying to push myself more.
Yeah.
Like I saw
the branding.
No one knew I was having a kid for time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I've had to start putting shit out there because I'm not really like that.
No.
But it's all part of it now.
Yeah.
Like me being part of the brand, it's helped me tenfold in the last couple of months, bro. It's mad the change.
Well, for people to see like real life
aspect. Remember a couple of months ago we were saying on the podcast that having a face to the brand was important.
100%.
I've started
and
doing
being real.
Yeah, exactly.
People take to just the realness.
But one thing she said, because I was like, it don't make sense to me because people I look to, like the Jay-Z's of the world, that's who I think are inspiring. Why would anyone want to see what I'm doing? She goes, bro, at the end of the day, what you're doing, it's showing people that it's not necessarily a jump from point A to point Z. No. You show them the bit in the middle. And for me, that's more important, bro.
Yeah. And I think that's what people want to see because it's more achievable. And it's like, you know what, I started here, I could do that.
Exactly.
I know him.
Yeah.
Because like, I know when I did some stuff, so one of the best like key things that someone said to me was like, Reshma, document everything.
Yeah,
put your face to your brand. Actually, put out there. I'm the same. I actually don't want to put a lot out there. There's certain things that I just don't, and certain things that I do.
Do you think that's like what? Just you don't want to put it out there, or do you feel like you can't put it out there? Are you like? I sometimes won't. I'll have periods where you like seen it. I say it to you openly, like off camera. Like I have periods where everything's just going, go time. Everything's out. There's videos. There's podcast clips. There's mixed clips. Everything's happening, and then there'll be days where there's like the low-key days, nothing's really going on. I'm not in the best sort of mind state, and they're the days or the times where it's difficult to, I don't want to say keep up a facade, but keep up the level.
But that's not what I mean. What I mean is if you're doing, let's say you've got a brand, right?
Yeah.
And you just push that brand, there's no association to you.
Right, got you.
But what will make people more interested, I think,
is if it's personal.
Yeah, if 100%. It gets a bit personal.
And that's what I was about to say. You see all what you just said, it's so mad that that's what people want to see.
What, the low times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't give a fuck if you're...
No, but nobody wants to see a bloody negative... You don't want to... They want to see the low times in a
No, they don't want to see just that.
Yeah.
But they don't want to see just the good
just
time.
wins.
Because it's bullshit.
Yeah, it's fake. Yeah.
It's bullshit.
100%.
Or they don't want to see you stunting on the gram and all the rest of it, showing all this shit that you've got because it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, in this world, you can't really see what's real and what's fake. So when it looks too good 100%. To be real, people think it's fake.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's like, well, fuck, Firestarr's actually said he's having a bad day. Or,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or actually showing the effort that you put in just to get a fucking event together. And showing that really and truly you're not really a multi-millionaire off this shit either.
Not.
And you're doing it, like we said, I think before we started recording.
The reasonings behind what you're doing. Just
it's for the passion.
Personality into it.
Because I think that'll make, bro, for me personally, I'm from personal experience and I'm only just like starting, I swear.
Yeah.
People warm to you. I've had people like, because my whole strategy on Instagram was just to be just inspiring post or I don't take selfies. I don't really take pictures like that. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just trying to keep people inspired and that. People message me like, your page is mad inspiring. I'm thinking, fuck, like it's literally just me seeing something that I think's inspiring, screenshotting it and posting it and sharing it again. Do you know what I mean? And I've literally had strangers message me. The guy messaged me this morning because he's done his first episode on the podcast, saying, congratulations on your new baby. Glad to see you started a family. Your family's extending. I've just started my own podcast as well. Take a listen or whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck? Like, that's mad.
That's mental.
That's mad.
It's them little messages. Just
that's what I'm saying.
Just saying, yo, like, I like what you're doing, and it could just be the most random person.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't even know.
But it's what I think, like conversations we've had. What I think you might be doing that I've done, and I had to get over was that, and I still do it now. My missus gets pissed off with me because I'll spend time putting videos together.
Yeah.
And then I don't post them.
Why don't you post them?
Because I think, I'll tell you what. So there was on the 1st of April was 2 years since I started working for myself, basically. Yeah. And I put the videos together to post on the 1st of April. But I've woke up in the morning and
weren't
fucking
feeling it.
Nipsey Hussle's died.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So-
yeah, because that was the day. Yeah, yeah.
So he died in America on the 31st, which obviously was nighttime
Yeah.
for us. So I woke up and the first thing I seen was that. So I was like, oh, this fucking killed my vibe or whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
And then second came, third came. I was like, no, fuck, I ain't
Missed
posting it. Yeah, I can't be bothered. And I tweaked it, edited it, overthought it and that.
And then didn't do it.
And then my missus was like, I said I'm not going to post it. She was like, what the fuck, why are you not going to post it? It's sick. Why would you not do that?
100%.
It's amazing. And fuck it, I did it. And it got an amazing response. You see what I'm saying? It's just like people were saying how inspiring it is and all the rest of it. Again, it's just positive feedback, which I thrive off that.
Yeah,
I prefer that
everyone
more than
does.
money, bro. I swear down.
Yeah.
I prefer that more than making like I helped a customer, a friend from back in the day, and I helped her get into a car, and she was fucking buzzing.
Yeah.
And swear to God, that's worth more than any penny that I made from that deal, personally. Do you know what I mean? Because she was stressing that she couldn't get a car, and then she got the car, the best car possible, that car of her dreams, sort of thing. And I had something to do with that, and that's the rewards, and that people look at that like fucking hell. And I said in the message that I went from selling cars on a Saturday, like Ford KAs, to selling 20 grand Mercs on WhatsApp whilst playing football with my son. And that's true story. I'm not even bullshitting.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like I was in the other day, was in the hospital with my daughter, and I sold her i8 over the phone, like over Instagram.
Yeah.
And this shit's possible.
It's happening.
I'm just Gavin from fucking, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We used to run
the
about,
ends.
exactly. I'm just Gavin from Harrow that went Derby Uni and all the rest of it. I fucking tried the thing and it's working. It's the same with all of us sat here, to be honest. We're doing shit and people want to see it, man.
Yeah.
You can't really keep it to yourself first. I swear, there's going to be young boys out there, you at 21, or whenever it was you first picked up the fucking, a
I am
record.
21.
You dickhead. You wish, mate. You wish. The first time you spun a vinyl, there's someone there now, they're fucking
doing
USBs
new version.
instead.
Exactly.
And thinking, how do I do this? How do I get to where he? And they'll think you're on DJ Khaled level. That's the mad thing.
Yeah.
They think you're like at the pinnacle.
And someone mentioned we were talking about mentoring as well, and that's insane. Like how you don't, like you just won't ever think that would be, but how much you could mentor and help someone.
Yeah.
And if from like a rewardings place,
That's priceless.
that's priceless. But from a financial position as well, people will block. Listen, what I'm doing, I'm selling cars. Like you go on Auto Trader, there's hundreds of thousands, there's cars all over the place.
Yeah.
You can get a car from wherever, but people come back to me because of what I'm doing and how they've seen, or my friends told me about you, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that people buy people. Someone will come to your rave instead of going and seeing the same artist somewhere else because of you
Yeah.
and your brand and the whole DJ Firestarr thing. But you got to show them the whole play, man. In my opinion, you can't just show them the good times or whatever.
And there's you watch Gary V stuff all the time.
That's where I get half my shit from.
And what's
bro.
this? He talks about there's never too much content, innit?
No.
That's what he says all the time.
No, there's
mean,
never too much content, and
Everything needs to get thrown.
one
out.
piece of content can take you clear.
It just takes something to connect.
Just one,
Yeah.
exactly.
Everything will connect with someone.
Like I don't know about you guys, but I am very conscious of not putting too much out there because I'm like, after a while, people must just get fed up.
No,
and
you
just
don't
be like-
understand.
Do you know what's
You
mad?
want
All
to
right.
see this.
Out of sight is out of mind.
Yeah, no,
That's it.
completely.
Do you know what's
and then
crazy?
I'm gonna check myself and be like, actually, if they don't want to see it, they'll just skip past it.
So my daughter was born last Saturday, as we spoke about. I posted it on Instagram, on my story, on WhatsApp, etc. Yeah, and one of the guys I used to work with, pretty good friends, messaged me today because I posted another picture of me and my daughter on the story this morning.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, congratulations! I didn't realize your daughter was born.
Missed
He didn't even see it."
That's what I mean.
And I saw him
Yeah.
on Wednesday, and it didn't even occur to me. But he hadn't said congratulations. I didn't even think about it. I saw him about business. We sorted out a car and went on our
You don't know
way.
what people are gonna see, how quickly it's just.
Not everyone.
No
sees
one-
everything.
And
Yeah,
And
it-
true,
you
that's
get in your
true.
head and you think, yeah, they're seeing everything. The way these algorithms are set up now,
It's a madness.
you can't.
as well.
You'll miss so much.
Yeah.
You'll miss so much. There's no such thing.
The only
There's too much
difficulty
content.
with that thing is you wanna be able to freely put everything out
Mm.
and not feel. As soon as you start getting into a pressure situation of feeling like you got to keep up to a certain level, then I think I don't know how.
One
I
thing-
think that's when it affects your kind of like.
Going back to Gary Vee, one thing he talks about is document, don't create. So like, them tours you've been on,
Yeah, just put it out there. As,
me fucking 10 years ago
Yeah.
would have loved you. I would have been a super Firestarr fan because you know me, bro. I would have been. I was on YouTube early.
Yeah.
And if I was on YouTube and I see it's fucking, I'd have probably saying to you, it's fucking DJ's on tour with GIGGS and he's recorded the whole thing, bro. It's sick. Like, watch this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's backstage and he's chatting to all these people and just doing. I think Logan did it.
Yeah.
Logan did
doing
it.
all that as well.
Logan did it at the London show.
Yeah.
He done a vlog of the GIGGS.
Yeah.
But you was at every show up and down the country. That shit would have gone off like. 21-year-old me would have been fucking that. This is the guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow all this shit.
It's going down. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that to me, that's why.
But part of it, you got to know your audience. So we're sitting here. I don't know about you guys, but I pretty know everyone I know is kind of our age now anyway. But if you know that you're appealing, you should or you can be appealing to like kids out there, 18 to 21, 22. What are they doing? Are they on YouTube all that time watching vlogs? Actually, you know what? Why aren't you, for example, why aren't you putting vlogs out there? Because that's the kind of people that want to watch.
I think,
as just an example,
you've got to do you
or putting
and
stories.
You got to find a way to
Insta.
do it. You got to find your own way to do it.
Okay, yeah, some people, you're right. They're good at pinpointing exactly that niche. What is it? A vlogging thing, right? Why the fuck ain't you vlogging everything? Well, do you know what? Like,
it's just not you.
I prefer to do it like this is
Yeah,
my
that's
outlet.
cool.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it could be anything. It could be writing. It could be audio, like the audio podcast, video podcast, fucking vlogging. It could be anything, but you got to do something.
I feel like, in a way, on that subject, like the stuff that I don't know how much you want to let off about it, but the stuff that you want to do or that you want to launch.
What do you want to do?
Or that you...
So if I want to...
You know me, I'm going to ask straight up.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm so glad he's there.
You can't have no secrets.
See, I would have just left it.
No.
I'd have just left it, bro.
Go on.
I didn't say anything though.
Yeah, go on.
I didn't, like, let's say I want to work on a brand.
Yeah.
As an example,
Yeah.
what are you saying that if I want to put that out there?
I'm saying that I know you well enough and we've spoken about it so much that that's in your head.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you're not going to execute it. I fully believe you will. But I feel that if there was more pressure on you, then all of these things that you're talking about, the social media aspect of putting yourself out there, it's in the palm of your hands. Like, you can change it.
This is what...
And, like, it will work.
I'm not disagreeing with you in any way whatsoever.
Without trying to put your whole blueprint out there, let's say, is it a clothing brand, I presume, or some sort of...
You can say that.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
So, this is where I learn a balance, because I'm very much... I can't remember what it was. It was 2 years ago or 2.5 years ago. I said to one of my guys at the dealership, I'm going to be out of here by Easter.
Yeah.
And I was out of there 2 weeks prior to Easter. They all thought I was fucking mad. But I just said, you know what I'm doing? Fuck this. I'm gone.
Yeah.
And that's me.
Yeah.
But that's not always healthy.
No.
Do you see what I'm saying? That's not always healthy. And a lot of people look at me and think, why the fuck have you done? People thought I was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
People probably still think I'm crazy. What the fuck is he doing? And I know people that
couldn't have done it as well.
Well, that's the thing.
One of my Vikram,
because I said in the WhatsApp group, I said like anyone can do what I'm doing, and I truly believe that. But Vikram said to me, "You got to look at you through other people's eyes."
Yeah,
and that resonated with me.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to like. In a way, I'm trying to ask you, like, what would be stopping you from just saying, other than not having a fucking crazy mind like me, just saying, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna do it."
That's so.
Because what are the restrictions? Essentially,
that's my point.
I'm not saying there are any restrictions because you asked me a question, and I'm just saying that everything you said was right. Yeah. Like, I didn't ever disagree with any of it.
What would you say would stop you, or even yourself? Because we've spoken about stuff. What I'm trying to understand why people don't
wrong
go.
Off with me is you saying you have to have an understanding of how people view you. Yeah. Because that can change your whole thinking.
Yeah, it did.
Because actually,
which is part of the reason why I started pushing myself and thinking, all right, I'm gonna have to really show people that this is doable.
Everyone only has a handful of like brethrens and man them that really know you. Yeah. Everyone else outside of that is just seeing what you feed them.
Yeah.
And like you said, people might look at me like, oh, he's doing X, Y, Z. It's like, well, shit, I can actually break down. When I actually take it in, like, that's why when we meet, it's important because you're one of the people in the circle who can give an opinion on, look, bro, like, this is what everyone sees. Okay, it's your opinion as well.
Yeah, of course.
But
you need to say
again. People need to know that.
Using the same thing, like, who would really sit there and think, I can't. And this is this is how mad it is. Who have you got coming? You got GIGGS coming. Because I ain't seen you since you announced that, by the way.
Hell yeah.
So I'm sat at home.
It's been ages.
I'm sat at home looking at my phone, and I've seen the coming soon
It's been
thing.
that long.
I've seen
Yes, I've done that show.
I've seen
I
the
don't want to repeat the story. I just don't know.
yeah.
I've seen the coming soon thing. I've seen the eyes. And I'm like,
Yeah.
right, so
I gassed that nicely.
Gig-
But that gassed me.
I was like,
Obviously, it was.
so something's happening with GIGGS, obviously.
But
Because I
that
know
was-
you.
That was 2 days back to back though, because I done the show in London, didn't I? I got
Yeah,
a call to go.
yeah.
He was
That was
doing
the
a
last-
secret show. That
Yes,
was like 2 weeks ago.
yes,
right?
yes,
So I
yes,
done
yes,
that.
yes.
We had the rave ready, but
Yeah.
it was only off the. It's what I'm saying. Like that rave happened off the back of him asking me to come play.
Right,
I've
okay.
been trying to get him to come down
For
to-
time.
for years.
Yeah,
you know,
I get you.
since the tour.
Okay.
And it's not been patterned because obviously, you know,
It's
all
just
due
not
respect,
happened.
you got to go through management, and you don't really get to have a conversation.
Okay.
Only a piss taker like me
Gets it happen.
text GIGGS like, come and do this, and he'll say, are you fucking crazy? But this time, I wasn't fucking crazy. Like, we've had a convo about this show, and then like, yeah, but you know, I don't want to go over the whole thing, but just quickly, yeah. He said, are you still doing stuff in Cambridge? I said, yeah, I got CBiz and Boost there. You know about the CBiz because we've been working out for time.
Yeah.
So I got Tiny Boost coming this weekend with CBiz.
Yeah.
That's obviously SN1.
Yeah.
So he said, you still doing stuff in Cambridge? I said, yeah, I got Boost coming on Sunday. GIGGS is like, I'm going to pick and choose a few shows before the festival's like, I'm going to come down.
Fuck off.
I said, what? He said, actually, he didn't even say, no, I'm even lying. He didn't even say I'm going to come down. He said, we can like make something happen. I said, bro.
What do you mean by that?
I said, I've been ringing Buck. And he keeps telling me no. So I'm like,
Yeah, but the thing is, this is bad.
So, and then he's
you're,
like, right.
You're ringing Buck as somewhat like, no disrespect, but Buck's probably getting thousands of calls
I'm
a
just
day.
an irritating guy.
No, not even
add
that
to
you
the list.
personally, but you're just another number on his phone.
Yeah, of course.
Really, like, and his job
Asking the
is
same
his
question.
job is not to. He's not GIGGS. So his
Yeah,
job
yeah.
is to be the bit between, I guess,
No, but true, but I'm sure.
the gatekeeper.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he don't give a fuck who you
No,
are.
he's-
His job
I'm
is to be the
getting filtered,
gatekeeper.
bro. I'm
Because
getting
if
put in the junk.
because
Hell.
if he catches GIGGS on the wrong day, he'll be like, "What the fuck you booked me with Firestarr for?" It's
that's
a
the
problem for him.
Worst scenario.
You know what I mean? He don't need to do that day. But whereas you got that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to look at it from someone else. Because I'm sitting there thinking, I can't remember if I spoke to you about it because that much
You
shit
were
was going on
busy.
at the time. Yeah,
You were busy.
but I was thinking, my fucking guy's gone because you got him. Who else you got? I
Kid
remember
Ink.
you got Kid Ink.
So
That's
we've got
it.
CBiz and Boost, Kid Ink, and then GIGGS is a bank. It's a bank holiday weekend.
That
I know
was
you
it.
just had the daughter. You got your daughter, but you would have come. But it's gonna be difficult for you to get. I don't know.
I
if
can
you're-
come.
It's all the way
Cool.
May.
Yeah.
Soon. Anyways, like,
Should we cooking me dinner and all that by May?
so,
Oh, joking.
so he's long and short. He's like, you're still doing stuff there. Cool. Let's pattern it.
That's not normal, bro.
Honestly, everyone knows, isn't it? Most of the people around me know the story, and if they don't, they know what it is, isn't it? I don't need to lie. The same how you feel about
Yeah.
GH.
Yeah.
There's respect. You're a fan. Do you know what I mean? All of that.
yeah.
Anyways, and he said, yeah, like, come through. Now he's doing Birmingham. I don't know if you saw that.
No.
What's he doing? in
101
Birmingham?
got him on Friday.
Oh, is it? I didn't
So he's
see it.
passing through Birmingham.
Yeah.
He's doing Cambridge. He's done Maidstone. And then I'm guessing
And then it's festival season.
then he's straight in. And it's mad though, because you go through all of these moments where you're stressing people out, you're falling out with, not falling out, but you can talk to people on a level of like, man telling you fucking hell, bro, like, you're irritating me now. And it's like, yeah, man.
But let me
You know
ask
what I mean? But listen, the point I was going to make. And we done the secret show,
Yeah.
and I've been told to just come there and play the warm-up from GIGGS. So I've not spoken to anyone else. I've turned up, everyone's there. End of the night. This is where I get the love from. It's all said and done. I ain't seen no one, ain't really spoken to anyone. I just done my job. Go backstage. It's all over. Catch GIGGS for 2 minutes. He's at the other side of the room. Yo, fire, cool. Killed it. That's all I want to hear.
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
Buck at the back. Buck's like, you played some hard rhythms, bro. Like,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Buck likes his rap as well. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, I get you.
All I want is just to know I done my job, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everything else after that, cool.
Yeah.
And I got that. And then obviously we got the show.
What you're saying about being irritating is so important.
Yeah, but it has its negatives, bro.
Yeah, but everything has its negatives.
Some people may argue though. So we touched on this in the episode that Tiggs was there, and he was like being out there, you got to be that annoying guy.
Yeah,
You got to be that annoying person.
My favourite clip. He actually said, "Fire, you're that annoying guy."
Yeah, I remember. I saw that bit. Yeah.
And then did you see my face?
Yeah. Always hating.
But then I don't know. I feel like some people would argue on that one that actually you don't have to be annoying to get yourself out there if you can show what you're bringing to the table.
100%.
But what? It depends what you.
I know.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but because no, this is not a personal opinion because I actually think you have to put yourself out there, and if you're annoying or not annoying, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
But there are some people who will be like, actually, you don't need to be annoying. You just
do
need
you know what?
Show your value.
Let me give you the perfect example. Yeah, one person I hear every chick say is annoying, just Kim Kardashian, and her sister cut through and is a billionaire off her other sister of Kim Kardashian being annoying. Women will say, "Oh, she's so annoying." It was fucking talking about they're always all over the place. Rah rah rah. They fucking killed it, and they're never gonna be like they've got generational wealth now.
No, but there's like
being annoying.
There's like they're annoying, but then I'm like the worst.
There's different levels.
I'm the worst trait of perseverance and annoyance, and it can go one of two ways. I've seen it many times.
I think it's the same thing. I think it's
many opportunities.
I think it's so.
My ratio is mad.
I think
I know in my heart I've won more than I've lost.
I think persistence. I think persistence and persevering is very much the same thing as being annoying. It just depends on who it's to. So Kim Kardashian is persistent.
Yeah.
And she's persevered through all types of fuckeries. Do you see what I'm saying? Like her family's been through fuckeries. Like, like them or not, it's the truth. Do you see what I'm saying? And people have found it annoying because they've slyly wanted them to fail. And that's why people find you annoying. It's not because you're not sitting there going bark, bark, bark. You just constantly.
Well, I probably am.
But you know what I mean, though. You've not given up.
I don't know what that is. Is that send?
You're sat behind him. You're sat behind him on the tour bus, just poking at the back of his head.
Yeah.
To me, that's being annoying.
Yeah.
But if you're like, I want to do a show, 2 weeks later, like, I still want to do a show. That's how you got to do it.
100%.
That's how you got to do it. Or you can be like, fuck it, but you pop up. You might not be directly contacting him, but he'll see you about. You might see you at a show, or you're just constantly in his face. That might be seen as annoying.
See, I can just tie it all in. Without that perseverance, you wouldn't even be at these off.
Thank you.
These little.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You'd be fucked. You'll die out. You have to be annoying. You have to. You have to
constantly on someone's radar. No, this is what the conversation we had, and I think you have to. I totally agree. I think
people that say are
very paranoid about that as well, and they don't think that's the right way. And it's almost like you're not going out there to be annoying. What you said is persistence and perseverance. And if it comes across like that, that's just a byproduct, and it's unfortunate that it can be annoying. But the point is you're putting yourself out there. You're on their radar.
You've got to know in your heart what you're. There's people. It's all one thing being persevering and being annoying and irritating, but if that comes across like you're actually arrogant, then you're fucked. In my opinion, I don't know. You might disagree.
That's
my thing is, I know where
that's
my
different.
That's a different characteristic.
I know what my passion and my reasoning is. Very transparent. Do you know what I mean? I can have a conversation with person X, Y, Z and say, you know what, this is what I'm doing it for.
Oh no, like I think anyone that says that being annoying or persistent or whatever you want to call it ain't the way forward, they're not really gonna make it out here. Like they'll be the person sat back and saying, "Oh, I wish I was this," or they'll be the hater in the background.
Or at least
he's not even that good a DJ.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, he's not even that good at whatever he does anyway. So he's annoying. That's how I view that whole dialogue as
it's
negative.
Funny what matters to, unless you know someone, you never know what matters, what their reasoning is.
True.
And then a great example is like the GIGGS thing. That whole like just going on that tour, for example. Just I want to just say this. Rap's my shit.
Yeah.
I love rap music. So when I've gone on there, it's like it required a whole different
bag
thing.
Yeah.
Because G was like, yo, like we want grime. And it was like a test. Even though like I'm not alien to the culture or the music, obviously it's all tied in to me. It's all the same really. Yeah. But my passion is like I can rap. You got
a particular lane
without. The conversation for like grime was a bit different. It's like, okay, let me get back into this again. And it's like when you know, man's on the tour, fantastic, but it's about actually delivering as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
I think that's the one thing you got in your favor, that you're not really just about capturing it all for the gram. You're not about the pictures. You actually want to come away and say, yeah, you done a good job.
Yeah, 100%. About
That's
trying to
more
maintain relationships with people that matter.
It's
With everyone, really, who's cool, you know? But, anyways.
Well, point I was trying to make, sorry, was like, why, I don't know. I just think if you got an idea, if you got a passion, if you got anything that you think you can do, just fucking go for it.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say.
And I think that's true.
Especially in this day and age.
And there'll always be a time when, like, every time you look back and until you start something, you take step one, you'll always be thinking, wish I'd done it sooner.
Yeah.
Like, or why haven't I done it yet? And time doesn't go backwards. Like, it only goes forward. So there's so many times there's things that I've tried or haven't tried. When I have tried them, I've learned so much, even if they've failed and they've not worked out. And the times I haven't, all I can think about is like, why didn't I do this sooner?
I think failures are better.
You learn so much.
I think failures are better than succeeding.
Yeah, no one was doubting that you know what I mean? You're obviously 100% going to do what you want to do, but it's
I wasn't talking about me, but
no, but I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, no one's in your head, so if you can't read what's going on in your head at the times where you maybe are doubting it, and somebody might just enter into your space and give you a boost.
Yeah,
it's a boost. Me and Keish talk about this all the time, like, yeah, bro, like, when the man them re-up, yo, we catch up Sunday night, whatever, we talk about whatever. Man, one man will be down, one man will be up. Yeah. It's the man who's up the job to just
sometimes you need that. The people around you are so important, as well as you've got to have that belief in yourself. Obviously, you've got to have the motivation in yourself to actually do something. But then the people that support you, that are around you, you got to have those people that support you around you, basically. Yeah.
And when you get used to having people around you that give you the boost or inspire you and all that stuff, that's crucial, because then you always want to be around that energy. My brethrens, Tiggs, I'm around you, I speak to Resh, like, it's important. You know, it's not just, what the fuck did you have for lunch yesterday and it's cold outside. Like, it's
people, do you know what? And the other thing is, it's so mad you say that, because if I'm around people like that. My business partner's very much like that.
Yeah.
Or I'm just around nobody. I prefer to be alone and doing my thing and then be around negative people.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, of course.
So I remember when, like, in the job I left to do what I'm doing now, I said to the guy who replaced me as a fucking business manager, I said to him, because the company I work for, the guy that started it, Evans House was massive. You can Google that shit, like, multi-million-pound international company. Started off with 2 mechanics, and they stopped being mechanics and they decided they were going to start selling cars, and now they got dealerships from here to fucking LA, bro.
Yeah.
They're killing it. They're making absolute millions now. And like, the mad thing about it is that I said to this kid, I said, you can do this. Like, I said, what did I say to him? I said basically that if you try it, or if you try, you can build the next Evans House shop.
Yeah.
He's like, I was saying to him, these guys just started from nothing. He goes, yeah, but it's never gonna happen, is it? And then he walked off, and I just sat there looking at him, like, he's in front of my desk, and he walked off, and I just looked at him, and my thought was, you're fucking stood in this man's dealership, working for him, making him literally hundreds of thousands of pounds a month. And that's just one site.
Yeah.
And you think that it's impossible.
It's not reachable. Yeah.
You work for him, like, he's done it, and you're part of that.
What were you thinking? Like, fucking hell, this guy's tapped.
I just looked at him and thought, you're an idiot, I can't talk to you. And that's what my vibe is.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, I would argue and fight with you to understand it.
But now
I pick and choose my I think that's one thing having children did do for me. It made me preserve my energy. Like, if I can't really argue with you, I can't even reason with you if you're stupid. In my opinion, I shouldn't say stupid or whatever, but that's what I think.
But there's a lot of people
I was going to say, we come across a lot of people.
We're not, but yeah, I entertain bare bullshit sometimes, I'm not going to lie. Like, I get
do
in a situation where I have to look back. Some of my like, the man them that are younger than me will be like, they have to check.
Yeah.
I'll openly say that I'll be arguing about some dumb shit. Like, instead of focusing on X, I'll be like, yeah, we're not letting that person in the rave, because remember when he done? I think about some dumb shit. That's an example. You know what I mean? Like, and I'll be like, why are you worrying about that, bro? Like,
just carry on.
Just let it go.
And it's true though. But like, on what you were saying, having positive people, negative energy, that's so fucked, bro. Because like you were saying, when you're down, and if someone say to you, you should have gave up DJing years ago. That could be it.
Trigger you to
that could be it.
It can.
And you can be onto something. You can be like, this GIGGS thing in Cambridge might be the rave. That's all it takes, you know. It takes one dance or one one meeting or whatever, and it changes everything. It
To
changes
go on
absolutely
to
everything.
the next platform.
That's what I'm saying.
or Do the things we was even talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
Quickly, all right, we've done the inspiring thing. I want to switch it because I know there's bare shit that's happened. We didn't even talk about the Nipsey Hussle thing. I don't want to go into that massively, but that's fucked.
Yeah.
You see I want to talk about. Do you see the funeral service?
No.
You need to watch
saw
Snoop.
bits
You
of
need
it,
to
yeah.
watch his brother's speech. That was sick, and Snoop as well. Snoop.
I didn't
and,
watch that, and I just saw a little clip.
Watch
actually.
that. That's gonna be on YouTube everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So.
I'm not down for a lot of it, if I'm honest, but fucking me, controversial.
No, but it's
guy.
a big. What do you mean? You're not down for the watching it?
For the whole celebrities, fucking.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But it's
Yeah,
like,
but his-
look, it just go on.
I was gonna say, but his brother giving a speech.
His brother, I watch his brother.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Snoop giving a speech. Is that what you mean?
It's like, yeah. And all of them saying, "Oh, he's a real one," and this, that, and the third. But like, you ain't doing what he was doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, Nipsey was doing big things for the community.
Bro,
Yeah,
but that whole
yeah.
thing, like, it's overwhelming how big the story is. I'm not that I wouldn't expect it to be big, but it always surprises me how much things get. News comes in. Look at the topics. Every time we discuss a topic. Now, if you think back to some of the topics we talk about, who the fuck's talking about R. Kelly today?
No, it's done.
I ain't heard Michael Jackson's name in a hot minute.
It's done. It's done.
How long we're gonna remember Nip?
There's always
Nipsey
new
Hussle?
news. That's the thing.
It's inspiring,
I think-
fantastic, but he's gone, isn't it?
I think Nipsey's. Yeah, that was my initial point. Where was the love when he was here? But I think with Nipsey, it's a bit different in the sense that of what he was doing
Yeah.
and the stuff he was doing for the community and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Maybe not here, but in America,
Right.
Yeah, we
it's
don't.
it's gonna go on for
we don't
longer.
have a clue.
But like, I just think the whole celebrity thing's a bit. For me, it's just very American.
Yeah.
Like, why? Where was the love when he was here? Why was he out here trying to do all this stuff and no one was really supporting?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, you look. How much of it is clout? Because we live in this era of clout chasing.
Yeah.
How much of it was clout like? Because I got onto Nipsey for what he was saying, what he was talking about, more than his music. You see what I'm saying? Then Victory Lap came out, and which was just crazy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here like I was some big Nipsey Hussle fan from time. But you scroll down my Instagram timeline, I've got Nipsey Hussle quotes.
Got Nipsey drops.
That's what I'm saying. I've got their quotes. So I've been listening to what he's been saying, like how he moves and investments and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
The growth and the story has been.
And buying back the block and all what he's been doing, like that's why I think his legacy is a bit different to.
Yeah, it is important. It is an important story.
Yeah, it's an important exactly.
It's an important story.
But I'm not really into the whole celebrities talking about him and all devastated. Like some of them were his guys, but.
But that's with anything. So anything I feel is big at the moment. If you want to stay relevant, you will
Jump on
associate
it.
yourself with whatever else is
mad, innit?
relevant.
And I don't know. I'm speaking ignorantly here, but Snoop just seems a bit too convenient. LA Crip, you're a rapper. He's a rapper. Okay, yeah. Let's be sad about it. Like, was you really trying to buy back the block? Because Snoop ain't broke.
Facts.
If Snoop was really down with Nipsey, he could have done that shit with him.
Yeah,
Do you know
it's
what I mean?
It's true, innit?
He's not
Yeah.
broke. Like he could have elevated what he was. Fuck music. I'm not saying give him a verse or put him on to Dre or whatever, but you can help him buy another shopping center and give more people in. But you ain't doing that then. So fuck off. Right? I don't want to hear it personally.
Crazy.
I mean, I don't know. Who knows what everyone's doing? Just because we don't know.
You
doesn't
did
mean
see him
it.
perform a month before, wasn't it? That was mad.
That was insane. Literally my birthday night. I went out on my birthday night and he was live.
Was he getting a lot of love in Miami?
Did I tell you this
Well,
when we
yeah,
came back?
I
did,
mean,
you
but
said
his
it.
club lives.
You said
So
it
it's
weren't-
like,
you
look,
said it
Yeah,
weren't
this is the
nothing.
weird thing. So I was so excited to see Nipsey, right? And then we got to the club. I didn't even realize he was like actually.
he was actually performing.
He was even up there because no one else
This
was
is
that
shit I'm talking about.
Probably just-
But you got them same
then-
people in there now,
Now-
be posting on Instagram, R.I.P. Nipsey
yeah.
Hussle.
I think I saw 2 other people snapping it, not snapping themselves. It was me. Like I was so excited, and everyone else just couldn't care less.
Yeah, but you're from here as well, so I think it's regular for them.
No,
It's like,
but
that's what I'm saying.
Even
He's
if
touched on it as
even
well.
if it is regular or
It's
not,
still not.
but they're gonna be the people on there shouting R.I.P. Nipsey. Oh my god, I can't believe where. It's like fuck off because you weren't on that back then. You was acting like it's another person.
The energy's changed.
The quickly, what else do I want to quickly mention? Fucking, you see HUS. Oi.
The whole
Now
tour,
we can talk about it. We can get
the whole tour was crazy,
bro.
like.
The levels. Are
And you know what? This is what I'm saying.
JCOLE.
So you know what I was talking about, and my guy,
No, but can I just say the way, I don't want to interrupt, because the way that he ran on stage to
Yeah.
Drake's arms was like a
bro,
father
yeah.
and son reunion.
That was hilarious.
So
You're
funny,
Leave
man.
Hus alone because he woke up in prison that day, man.
Bro,
That's amazing.
Hus is
man.
my
For him
guy.
to be outing
man.
on
Like,
stage.
That was amazing. But I remember I was not on the whole Drake thing yet. But for me, the two things I'll say.
Go on.
Firstly, I didn't realize how it works.
Yeah.
And my guy who's a promoter, and he's worked with the likes
Which part of it? Which part are you talking about?
the Drake got the bag before he even got on the plane.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
And then
Did he give you any numbers?
nah, but whatever it was. No, he
It was
don't
a
he don't
lot,
know, to be
a
fair.
lot.
He just knows how the tour works. And he's saying the touring thing was they all say they own the venues. I didn't know that. Is it Live Nation?
I
Who
think it was
own
through Live
O2?
Nation.
I don't know.
This is what I've been told anyway. This is what I've learned. Is that they own the venue and they'll say, all right, you're going to come to the O2 for X amount of days. And here's a bag.
Yeah.
Get on the plane, you'll come.
Yeah.
Drake's out here for like a month or whatever.
Jeez,
Live-
the
yeah,
amount of dates.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm thinking every ticket that's sold, he's getting a cut. But like, he don't give a fuck what the ticket price is. Do it for free. Because he's already been paid.
Been paid, yeah.
And they'll give tickets out of this bit.
Oh
it
yeah,
blew
yeah.
my
The
mind.
ticket, the amount of people. This is what I was talking to the man them about. The amount of people that obviously people show their tickets. There, people had VIP passes, this pass, that pass, AAA, 1A, 1Z, whatever. Right? They got
1Z.
access, showing their pass. End of the day, all of these people, first of all, they just end up watching the show in the stage. They're all there for the same
you're
reason.
saying, yeah, of course.
Maybe a couple of handful of people might get to go in some bougie room. Drake ain't even really in that room more time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. of course.
But they gave, this is the point I was trying to make, sorry. The whole OVO crew, they connected with all of the London kind of key promoters, clubs,
Okay.
event managers.
Yeah.
Apparently threw out tickets to all of their people. You know, like comp tickets,
Fact.
just to get this.
I know. I was told it's been happening for years.
Look at all I've seen. I've seen his whole concert
You can
for
get-
the last 2 weeks
you get-
on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like,
Because what they're saying is, okay, we've paid this guy X amount of mil to come for these shows, and we ain't selling the tickets necessarily because there's a lot of dates.
Yeah, there was.
And it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And they'll have a certain amount that I know someone told me that you'll get a call.
I was seeing the
You
man
get a
people
co-
with
you could-
allocations, bro.
You can get a call and saying, yeah, we've got 500 tickets. We need you to give them away, please.
Yeah.
Because we ain't sold them, and they'll
That's
send you
insane.
tickets and they'll give them away, and people just roll into the Drake concert for free.
People
Like,
you wouldn't even imagine throwing up tickets, and I'm like, did I fucking miss the ticket? Where did I get this from? My crew sitting here, and I ain't got one connect. Really?
Don't worry, nor did I.
but yeah, like so
Like a
respect
boat.
to Drake, man. He's getting the bag from early. I thought it was like, yeah, you're putting on a rave. You know what I mean? No, seriously. I thought Drake was taking the door.
I don't give comps. I ain't got that penny. Jeez.
But and then the people he brought out the whole fucking scene.
Oh, bro,
But
like,
that JHus moment, I saw that and I was just like, nah, that's just amazing.
we spoke of
Amazing.
thingy. The thing that we were seeing, I've seen it all week, is Twitter, innit? People talk shit. Oh, on the day I went, all I got was Lethal Bizzle. You know them sort of fucking ones there, bro. Like,
You got
you're
fucking-
taking the piss.
Yeah, you are taking it.
But you countered that. What did you say?
When?
When I made the point about people moaning about who they get, you said you'd be pissed if you went and
Would you not? Come on, if you went to see Drake and there was no one there,
Listen to
then
this,
then like another gig cut, like he's another today, and there's like JCOLE, JHus, and like GIGGS, everyone. Would you not be like, damn, I should have gone to that one?
Resh,
tried to say
about
They
2
should-
months, about 2-3 months ago, yeah,
Go on.
I went to see GIGGS.
Yeah.
The day after, Kano,
oh shit,
Bizzle.
remember you missed the whole
Chip, the whole fucking scene was there. And then the next day,
Yeah.
Deneo was there, Wretch was
That's
there,
so true.
Chip was there, and I didn't get to
So
see
Gavin,
that show.
how did you feel about that?
I was still, you saw me at the Birmingham show. I was still gassed as fuck because
Yeah.
I went to see GIGGS.
people forget.
I went to see GIGGS,
era of
and
this fucking shit
that was me. That was, and I remember I said it to you. I said, I think because when you was away, and we had, I think it was the night we went to the Birmingham show.
Yeah.
We recorded before that. I think if I remember
Then
rightly.
we both shot over there.
I was happy just to see GIGGS personally. So if I was gonna pay my money to see Drake, I'd be pissed off a bit.
Because
But
he
I
has
wouldn't be-
pulled out, he's taken it to another level for me.
Yeah.
I mean, the UK acts, that's Tiffany Calver's patterned most of that up because they've come out during her part.
Oh, is
You
that
know
how
where
it
you-
worked? I
yeah.
didn't know.
Shit, they've
Okay.
been coming out early. Apart from 1 or 2 who have shared the stage with Drake.
Yeah. Okay.
GIGGS have been on all of them
Yeah,
doing
GIGGS.
his
Hus,
bit.
Hus came out.
Hus
with
done
him.
his thing.
But yeah, usually you see the
Future,
UK
remember
flag.
the Future thing? Yeah, the UK thing. I mean,
Yeah.
every man and his dog. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
JK, Miss, Dig, that.
Yeah.
I don't know, endless.
Krypt-
On the
Krypt and
last
Cone
one-
came out with.
Yeah, Krypt and Cone, and then they done even bought out NSG and Tion Wayne.
Oh,
as well,
did
didn't
they? I didn't see that.
Well, not. I say he
There's-
brought them out. He didn't. They just came out
Came
with
out.
that
For
part of the set.
Tiffany brought. It's a Tiffany
Yeah.
pattern that you reckon. Okay.
But I just
I get where you're coming from, but I agree with Firestarr. You need to
But
remember
I
why you.
no, but
why
I
you purchased
understand.
it.
If I was going to see someone, and if anyone else was there, then that's extra. That's just like, yeah, cool. But really, you're focused on seeing the person you've paid to see.
But I think the difference where I think I'd normally disagree with you and I'd just go with the whole thing. Yeah, you paid for fucking seeing Drake. Be happy. But he did pattern the expectation. You knew something was going to happen every night. Popcorn, for example.
Yeah, I heard.
You see
he was
all
in
of
as
this.
well.
And then you think Futures, you hear Futures there. You're like, all right, cool, Futures.
Popcorn don't even get to play in
For the
England like
last
that.
one, what's going to happen? I did not have a fucking clue that JCOLE was coming,
No,
going to pop out.
I don't think anyone did.
But did Cole come out? I seen the
Yeah.
post. I seen the
Oh.
post.
And I'm just thinking, there's people you can
Is that
call.
when you said you was pissed because of J.
That was
Cole?
the last
Actually,
one.
that's my main thing. Yeah.
That was,
I shouldn't see J.
that was the
Cole.
last show, right?
That's
You
what it
know what?
was.
You know what?
It's
I
'cause
would
you
pay
wish
that
J.
money
Cole-
to see J. Cole rather than see Drake.
Yeah, I get
that's.
you.
I think that's.
But
my
it's like
thing.
to be able to I just rate a man just making it happen. Calling a fellow fucking world
King.
artist, you know what I mean? And saying, yo,
Fellow king.
fly over. You're for this. Obviously, it's not. I'm sure it's not a money convo.
Yeah,
Maybe it is. I don't know.
no.
Probably not. He's
And
like,
even if it is, Drake ain't coming out of Drake's pocket.
you know, yeah,
Yeah.
sure, I'll fly over.
Exactly.
But you gotta have that relationship to invite a man because people are so on an ego thing now. Like everything can block.
But you know what's beautiful? I'm saying
Drake could invite anyone, and then
I was saying it the other day.
99%.
Yeah,
They could-
it
they
is
would
Drake.
come.
Yeah.
them like that era. There's him, Cole, Meek, Wale, Big Sean. There's a few of them that come out around the same time, and they should link up. They should do more together. So it's good to see that them two have still got that relationship.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
Yeah.
as a hip hop fan, because they're proper, like, that's what I call proper music, innit? My old man
I think the only person he could have fully give a man a heart attack was if out of nowhere Meek had come out in the UK. Obviously,
that'd
you
be
can't get in, but I
Yeah.
think I would have lost my
That'd
shit.
be
I would have just
different.
actually just threw my phone away.
Yeah, that would be different.
I don't want to see that. Bro. I don't even want to see it. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
them
wanna hear
two
it,
on
bro.
stage in the UK would have been
Because
mad.
that's like the man can't get to the UK. man.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like he freed Hus.
But that's what I'm
What's
saying.
he gonna do next?
But that's what I'm saying. Now,
I'm bringing Meek.
Popcorn's a bit mad because Popcorn can't get shows out here like that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Popcorn's done a fair few UK dates.
But it's not easy for him to
no,
do
I
it.
don't think so. There's
It's
a
not-
lot of
it's not-
problems. at
Yeah,
his
that's what I'm
shows,
saying. It's
apparently.
not easy for him to do
I
it.
would like to
Birmingham
see
and
Popcorn.
Manchester. There's a lot
Yeah,
of problems,
they're
man.
trying to lock them off.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hus was just.
Hus,
I was just happy for him,
I
to
was
be honest.
very happy, man.
just
Everyone
happy
was
for him.
way too gassed to see us. I get why.
But it weren't that much of a surprise because Mo Stacks posted. He went to Dubai.
Oh, did he
innit?
do all? Oh, yeah.
He went to
kinda-
Dubai and he posted that the good news is that Hus will be free by the time I get back from Dubai.
Right.
And I was like, oh, you're going for like a weekend or max. So I knew it was coming, but then
Yeah.
when I see Drake bring him out,
It's
that's
some
I don't think it-
moments, isn't
you
it?
know.
Drake's about
he's done that
moments,
and he
you know.
premiered a Top Boy thing as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Trailer for Top Boy, yeah.
guy's got England patterns though.
On the note of Hus, we're gonna miss it because it's gonna be out now. But he's dropping a daily duppy now, today, 7
Hus
o'clock.
is. Yeah, I
Tonight.
need to hear that. I need to hear that.
Mad anticipate Sunday night.
The numbers are gonna be
Duppy.
mad.
Come on.
His album's going number one. I'm saying it now.
I said it. It's his year.
When his
It
album
is.
drops, it's going number one.
Like summer's back. I saw someone on Twitter wrote, "Now that JHus is back, we can cancel NSG."
I don't even get
I think
that.
when people do them
Yeah,
piss
I know,
like
I
that,
know, I know.
I love it. I'm here for all of that.
Hus is
man.
different though. He just makes bangers. Like he's different type
He
of
just
talent.
knows what he's doing. He just picks the right stuff.
And it's like, what was it? Is it Lean Bop was his first proper?
Like Lean and Bot was after Friendly or before, just
Was
around the same time as Friendly and Lean and Bot were close together.
Okay.
Obviously, Them Boy Pagan
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
mixtape. He had bangers on there with that.
I thought Lean Bop was probably the first one.
I
Lean and
thought
Bot
that
might have
was
come
what I heard
before. I might have the order wrong, but I know
Friendly was crazy.
Friendly
Yeah.
is still. I played that yesterday. That's still a ring.
And that's what
Ringing off.
and that's what I'm saying. Like it's a timeless thing because there's a lot of tunes that come out. They're big now and then they would go away, but he's got like things like Friendly. It's crazy.
Hus can come out and make a banger, no problem.
Yeah, But I'm just saying, I don't know what he was doing, but I presume he was making a catalogue of them before he went inside.
And now he's
just got to fire him out.
Even more hunger.
He probably sat there and thought, you know what, I'd make these, I'm gonna go away for a bit, come back, I'm just gonna own this shit.
What people forget is that story about JHus is free. Like, it didn't even feel like he was gone for that long.
No.
To me, it didn't.
No.
It's not even been a year.
You know who really? It was mad. It was only people that really missed him like that seemed to be the artists.
But it spirals out of control.
The Mo Stacks and the Daves of the world were the ones too. You'd hear the artist saying free HUS.
Yeah.
But because his music, and that's the thing, because his music's been around so long and it's so strong, and like you said, you can play Friendly tonight.
Yeah.
And people, it was like he's still here.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think anyone stopped playing JHus music because it didn't go.
Because exactly,
like,
he doesn't have to be releasing every 5 minutes because his music's so good. But
I think by default, the pinnacle is anything associated with Drake just going to get you worldwide attention. It's a story automatic. Don't matter.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you. I still think HUS could have come out at any club and it would have been fucking mad. Anyway,
I mean, that platform is.
Yeah, I was happy for him.
Yeah.
But just to wake up in prison, like. Yeah. I just hope, because I think it was the last time I was here actually, we was talking about him coming out and behaving, moving differently. And I think to go from, there's not really much a worse place in the country you can be than in fucking jail, to being on stage at the O2 with the biggest artist in the world.
And as always,
in 12
Chris
hours.
Keeps it 100 and posts a man on his IG and he's showing the love.
Yeah.
There's all of that. So it's worldwide.
Do you see what Wiley said though? Should I call him a culture vulture?
No, what did he say?
I called Drake a culture.
Oh,
Do you not see it?
He's not the first person to say that.
And Drake addressed it.
What did he say?
On Tiffany Calvert. Did you not see it?
What did Drake say to him?
He said something about how I don't understand why me showing love to music that's ringing off and bringing people, bringing people a platform or giving them a song is seen as culture vulture. That's what Wiley said. He said something under a comment and it bothered me, so I just wanted to address it.
You know why that is?
Drake don't do that, you know.
He doesn't normally know.
Drake don't say shit, you know.
Look,
unless it really gets to it.
Yeah, but is he just pissed because...
Who? It's Wiley. Yeah.
No one brought him out.
Wiley.
Wiley's always pissed about that, isn't he?
I don't mean that in a bad way, but like...
Do you know what Wiley's starting to look like? I think we spoke about it briefly.
Bitter.
Yeah. He's starting to look a bit bitter because he had his opportunity to do certain things and he needs to... That whole Godfather thing, when he did the first Godfather... Yeah. It was like, yeah, okay, it's about time, but you shouldn't do another one. You should just, you've taken that, act like a Godfather now. Is basically what it is. You should be a don in this thing.
Instead of going up, he's like going like this, just recycle, kind of just like.
I don't even think that. I think he just becomes stagnant, and he wants maybe midlife crisis sort of thing. I don't know.
I didn't say that.
I'm being honest. I'm just giving my opinion. Innit? That's what I'm here for, bro.
You got SM1 on your back already, bro. Like, the next thing you need is Roll Deep coming for you, and he's not BBK or whatever now. But
I don't know what he is now. But but seriously, it's like he don't really. I don't know. He just feels like he's just watching the youngers now come up and people like Drake come over, and doing what he probably feels he should be doing.
Well, he should be doing it then, shouldn't he?
He can't. You don't make the right choice. You don't make the right move. Like, for whatever reason, he weren't coming out and he weren't doing what he needed to do before. Moving to Cyprus probably didn't help. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? He weren't about...
Not really wanting to be here for whatever reason. It all affects it, doesn't it?
Because remember when, like, Wiley was one of the only ones that was really making money out here doing music before this era we're in now, where anyone can do it. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, now everyone's doing it. It's like, oh shit, maybe I should be in a higher platform or in a higher place, but your time comes and it goes, and unfortunately it looks like Wiley's time going. I still think Skepta should have applied to his dub.
Really bitter about it.
That's what someone said to me. Skepta didn't come out in none of the Drew shows. I don't know why that was.
That whole relationship's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's exactly what they said.
It's a bit weird. I don't understand.
But Skepta's not, as far as I know, he doesn't live out here anyway. I think, right?
So I just got the feeling he wants to just keep to himself, and that's it.
He's just
neither does J. Cole. J. Cole fucking come out.
That was a shit point.
J. Cole and Popcorn come out here, mate. But no, I've thought that from time.
Someone said that to me. Like,
I thought that from when he was here last year. Was it last year before with the festivals?
Maybe Skeppy's just keeping to himself and just doing whatever he's doing.
Do you think it does anything for Drake? So we were saying
keeps him connected. That's it.
Go on. What are you gonna say?
How we're saying that obviously it does so much, like with JHus thing. No. Anyone else he brings up, but does it do anything for Drake? Does he gain anything from bringing out?
No. Drake was here, and like I said, I reckon it was about 8 figures that Drake got. Probably more than that, to be fair. Just to get on the plane and perform. Like Drake don't need shit, and that's what's annoying when people talk about. I think because we spoke about Nicki Minaj doing the same thing, and that's the difference.
I don't feel it's real from Nicki,
Drake,
but from Drake, I feel
Drake's
it's real.
been doing this.
It's still a win. It's of course. You said, what does he get from it? It's like
I don't-
everything's in association with Reshma. Everything. By default, you're winning, innit? Because people were just associating these people and the wins and.
He don't get like. He's
not
the
on
people.
me.
He's made his money personally. The tours are madness. Everyone's talking about it all across the country, and then he brings out artists that you lot know and you lot love. All that Drake's got out of it was just his show's even better.
Yeah. He's the level of show.
These lot don't really say he's culture vulture or the rest of it. I think their energy's pointing in the wrong direction. I don't think he's a culture vulture. I think
He goes with
he's
what
been doing
to
it
me,
because all right. So the other thing is, you get Drake. If you watch him when he's spitting, when he knows more bars than I do about UK music.
Bro, he was
Yeah.
at the Lowski show as well before. his
spitting it
tour.
bar for bar. I remember that.
At the back of the
Yeah.
London Forum or whatever with Westwood,
Yeah.
spitting man's bars.
Yeah, remember from the Section Boys,
when he come out
Yeah.
and he was on the side of the. That's when I really like.
Everyone said that.
He's
because
really
everyone
about
saw
this
them.
scene, and he knew the bars. I'm like, fucking hell. So yeah, no one. He's not trying to. Get
Are you
anything
excited
out
for
of it.
Top Boy?
Yeah, of course I
That
am.
looks sick.
I'm gassed.
Dave's like leading role in it.
Is he?
Is Dave even a good actor?
We'll find out. Won't we?
Everyone's. We
Everyone's
got
so
Gets
gassed
though.
about Dave. I'm like, do we know he's a good actor? Yeah, he's sick at like music. Everyone's like,
No, just because it's an artist-based show, innit? Oh, it's fucking Scorch.
Yeah, I know. My guy's back. Wait,
Back. Released a joint as well. I saw the video the other day. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah.
Scorch is fucking hard, man. I don't know. I just hope he stays out.
Yeah.
I don't know where. You know what I mean? I just hope he stays out.
It stays on the music. Let's wrap up.
Yeah, man. Good being back, mate.
Episode 13. Shit, quickly. Hashtag I'm not new to this. YouTube, Spotify, socials.
Reshma.Chohan on Instagram.
Mr. Gavin Cameron on Instagram.
And at DJ Firestarr. And yeah, holler at us, man. Gavin, back in the building. Bless.
Yeah.
Resh. We're out. Peace.
Bye.